Hi children, today we are going to discuss Edexcel International Advanced Level Pure Mathematics 1 Question 1. Question is about one of a very interesting topic, integration. When we do an integration question, we need to know about the related theorems which supports with integration. In our advanced subsidiary level, we need to know these theorems. The first theorem is, if you integrate x to the power n, the answer is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. When you come up with the next theory, if a constant k adjoin with the integration of x to the power n, you can simply take this constant k out and you can write it as k times of integration of x to the power n. For example, if you integrate 5 times of x to the power 8, you can take this 5 out and you can write as 5 times of integration x to the power 8 dx. The next concept where most of the students confuse us is if this x to the power n is in the denominator. If this term in the denominator, you cannot integrate it at once. There what you need to do is you need to take it into the numerator and turn up into x to the power minus n. For example, if you integrate 1 over x to the power 5, first you need to take into numerator and write it as x to the power minus 5. The next concept is, if any integration formats are adjoined with additions and subtractions, you can simply separate them from these additions and subtractions. For example, if you integrate 3 times of x to the power 5 plus 4 times of x to the power 4 minus 3 times of x to the power 2, you can simply write integration of 3 times of x to the power 5 plus integration of 4 times of x to the power 4 minus integration of 3 times of x to the power 2. But you need to understand this is not applicable with divisions and multiplication. For example, if you integrate 4 times of x to the power 3 into 3 times of x to the power 2 is not equals to integration of 4 times of x to the power 3 into integration of 3 times of x to the power 2. Division is also possible. But the next theory is if you just want to integrate a constant. For example, integration of 5 dx. In this case, you can write an integration k as integration of k times of x to the power 0. Then if you apply the theory of integration of x to the power n, you can simply say k times of x to the power 0 plus 1 over 0 plus 1 and turn up into k times of x. For example, if you integrate 5, it will simply turn up into 5x. After the question. The question is to integrate 8x to the power 3 over 3 minus 1 over 2 times of square root of x minus 5 dx. Initially, we need to know how to isolate this constant. From the first term, 8x to the power 3 over 3, we can isolate 8 over 3 and you can write 8 over 3 into x to the power 3. From the second term, minus 1 over 2 times of square root of x, you can isolate 1 over 2 and you can write it as 1 over 2 times of 1 over x to the power half. And the next term is just a constant, minus 5. Now let's take this constant out using the second theorems where we have discussed. In that case, you can write this integration as 8 over 3 integration x to the power 3 minus 1 over 2 integration x to the power minus half minus 5. This constant you can write x to the power 0 using the last theorem where we have discussed. Then we can use the usual integration theorems. X to the power n integration is x to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1, and this integration turn up into 8 over 3 times x to the power 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 minus half times of x to the power minus half plus 1. Don't forget about this minus half divided by minus half plus 1 and minus 5x to the power 0 plus 1 over 0 plus 1. You have to add a c to the c constant to the end. We will discuss this matter later from future questions. Then when you do this simplification, you can understand that 8 over 3 times of x to the power 4 over 4 minus half plus this minus half plus 1 turn up into plus half divided by plus half. Then you come up to the next level, you can understand, you can cancel out this 8 with 4 and finally turn up into 2x to the power 4 over 3. From the second term, minus half over half. It turn up into minus 1 and turn up into x to the power plus half. And this minus x to the power 1 turn up into just minus 5x, and we have to add a plus c at the end. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you.